I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Will Hunter, and this is my custom league. It's not the regular NHL, and you can check out my custom league rules in the description for context. And with that said, our Leafs shut out the Flames in the first 3 games, then the Flames came back and shut the Leafs out in the last 2. Now the series heads to Calgary, where the Leafs have their third chance to clinch the series and move on to the Stanley Cup Finals. Hopefully third time's the charm. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. First, an injury update for Calgary. Jankowski's out till June 5th. And Mikheyev is out for this game and is still pending evaluation. So, playing for Calgary on the forward lines. On the first line is Jake Guentzel, Sergei Fedorov, and Stan Mikita. On the second line is Pierre LaRoche, Jason Arnott, and Matthew Barzal. On the third line, Ethan Morrow, Frederic Rudeau, and Jake Evans. And on their fourth line, Eric Holla, Blake Lizotte, and Riley Smith. Playing on Calgary's defensive pairs. On the first pair is Vladislav Gavrikov with Tommy Abeline. On the second pair is Ken Danico with Matt Tumba. And on the third pair is Igor Zbula with Brian Campbell. Starting in net is Connor Hellebuck, with Gillies Villamur backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Mark Jankowski, Ilya Mikheyev, and Corey Sarich. Injury update for Toronto. Mark Parrish is still injured and out till June 10th. And Bobby Clark was injured last game, but is playable for this game. So, playing for the Leafs forward lines. On the first line is Marcus Naslund, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the second line, Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line, Scott Laughton, Vincent Damphousse, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Zach Hyman, Jonathan Taves, and Marcus Johansson. Playing for Toronto's defensive pairs. On the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivor Provorov with Eric Chernak. On the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting in net is Dominik Hasek with Artur Sheila backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Nikita Gabrankin, Mark Parrish, and Damon Hunt.
Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Puck is dropping this playoff matchup, and I'm expecting fireworks here. Through center along the wing. Moves it to Lindros. And there's the save. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Makita's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
This is certainly not how you want to start a game. You're behind the 8 ball. You got to kill off a penalty, and you got to find a way to gain some momentum.
Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by 1. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And he takes the feed. Slides the puck across to Evans. Tries to get it out of their own end. And they get the job done. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Moves the puck. The Leafs take it across the blue line. Calgary's got the puck shorthanded and rings the iron.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0.
Good clearing attempt to breathe. And he comes up with it. Just a few seconds remaining here with this man advantage. Can they get something going here? Fires it! Turns that one away! Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here.
Morrissey's been showing signs of frustration, just on a pointless streak right now. And as a player, you really want to feel like you contribute. You can do lots of things well, but when you don't get on the score sheet, you don't feel like you're doing much. Mikita's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Toronto's power play comes up empty-handed. We're back to even strength on the ice. Shuts it down.
Hellebuyck's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Denies him. He got all of it. Quick pass to Clark. Slides the puck across to Lindros. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hellebuyck. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. The Flames gain possession in their own end. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Lindros wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. The Flames are in transition. Puck dumped in. Moves it to Chernak. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. The Flames gain control of the puck. Dishes it off. Great on-ice awareness to bat it down. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
Here's a shot. Nice save off the tender's pad. They clear the zone. Works it across to Morrissey. Calgary's penalty killers get a hold of it. Over the line they come. The Leafs have it now. The Flames grab possession with the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they manage to clear it. Takes the feed at center. Takes a shot. Oh, blocked down by Hellebuyck.
I'd say, yeah, some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Turned aside with the glove by Hellebuyck. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Nice job tying up his opponent. Passes it over. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset. Much needed one at that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Feeds it over. A shot. And there's the save. The Leafs come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, that's just a great sequence of events with that power play unit, the way they were moving the puck, the execution with their passes, and the scoring chances that they did get. Hey, sometimes it doesn't go in, but if they continue that, you got to figure their numbers are going to go up.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The game is still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Mikita. Slides the cross-ice pass. Strong defensive effort. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Sends the pass over. Quick feed to Gensel. And the puck dies with the trapper save. Moves it ahead from off the wall. Oh, and he whiffs. Takes the puck at the point. And he snags that one with the glove. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Toronto's won the draw. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. More than half the frame has been played here. Still scoreless in this one. Lazat's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Clark. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Lazat. Here we go, on-man rush. And that's a smart heads-up play by Dumba. Oh, and he cocks it perfectly in the offensive end. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Calgary's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Clark. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Angles it over to Holla. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Smith. The Leafs going to work on offense. Lets it fly. Big stop right there. Puck sent across the blue line. Picked off by Dumba. Moves with the puck at the corner. Shot! The Flames will play it in their own end. Into the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. Battle along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Hyman. Here's a shot! And he had an answer with that save. The Setters will glide into the dot. Lindros wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Taken by Gavrikov. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Barzal. Here's a chance. Tremendous blocker stopped by Hellebuyck. And the puck's booted away. Moves it to Lindros.
There we go. Eric Lindros breaks the shutout streak.
Great job for him to have the stick on the ice and get his feet moving right away for that quick pick. And then he gets going north. And they wind up with a goal. He's going to get an assist on his efforts here.
The Leafs take a 1-0 lead here in the late goings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Takes the feed. The Leafs have it behind the cage. And that pass attempt is deflected. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Picked off.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, Toronto's ahead 1-0. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Getzel's got the puck. Quick pass to Makita. And he denied that opportunity. Nice feed from the right wing. Gets the puck in deep. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Getzel's lugging the puck. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Quick feed to Morrissey. Gains the zone. Shot! And that one's stopped. Here's a shot. 9 seconds and he makes the save. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
Excellent period for the Leafs. Lots of shots on net. Drew 2 penalties and got a goal. Let's hope they can keep this up and add to this lead.
And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
The Flames are trailing in this game simply because they haven't had the puck. They've been chasing it. They haven't found their legs. Listen, you have to play aggressive. You have to attack if you want to win the game.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Puck scooped up by Lindros. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Flames have it from their own end. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, look at this chance! Grabs it with the glove. Hasek's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Toronto's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. The Flames take possession off the face-off. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Great heads-up play with the stick by Dumba. Trying to shake loose. He's in!
Oh! Ken Danico ties it up on a breakaway?
Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in.
What is happening?
He is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
The Flames have evened things up here in period number 2. We got ourselves a new game.
Yeah, you love these games that go back and forth, and they've worked hard to get to this point, and now they got the equalizer. Giddy up.
Toronto's got it along the wall. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Hellebuck's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period.
Well, for the first time this series, either team will get a shutout.
Here's a short pass to Zamula. Gaudreau's got it into offensive territory. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save!
Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Calgary's got the puck.
Hellebuck's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Passes it over to Campbell. Calgary's looking to break out. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Provorov. Oh, and he stopped that rocket!
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Calgary's won the face-off deep in their own end. Nice zone entry from the left. There's a shot! Stops him cold! Takes the pass.
Oh, Jake Gensel with the tip in.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. I love how he kept his feet moving and established some pressure, engaging with the body and turns the puck over. When he does something with it, James. He doesn't just stand around, he makes a play. And that play results in a goal. That's a beauty assist.
Calgary's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Leafs gain possession. Takes a shot. Stones him with the blocker. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Moves it quickly over to Gensel. Denies him! And he takes the pass. Quick shot! Glove save made by Hellebuck. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Leafs really need to find a way to start finishing on some of these scoring chances because they trail here in the middle. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Oh, look at this. Shot! And he catches that one with the glove.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
The Leafs win the draw. Oh, and it just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, a timely save, and it comes with net front presence and tons of traffic in front, James. I'm not sure how he finds this puck, but he's dialed in, he's focused, and he makes the save.
Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Johansson. Moves it to Barzal. Calgary's in transition. Intercepted at center by Johansson.
The Leafs are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Coughs it up on the play. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Calgary's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Lazat's won the draw here in their own zone. Slides the puck to Smith. Calgary's on the attack. Comes up with the glove save.
Paschik's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Toronto's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Scooped up along the wall by Foot. Lindros works the puck in his own zone. Drives it to the crease. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. And that's deflected. Slides it across. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. his own end. Quick pass to Holla. Solid check to slow him down. Quick feed to Lindros. Pass across to Smith. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Campbell. Shot! Makes the glove stop. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. Quick pass across to McDonald. Chernak's got the puck in his own zone. With possession along the wall. Shot! Puts it wide!
Well, this is a huge miss, James, and he's not going to like it. I mean, when you get these opportunities, at the very least, you got to put it on the net.
And a great save!
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low-zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Zamula. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Poked away in the offensive end. And that doesn't reach the net. Here's a short pass to Clark. And he feeds it down to McDonald. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Pass out front. Only comes up with a stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Here in the late going of the frame, the Flames lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. The Flames played along the boards. Fires it on net. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Leafs have had no shortage of opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. Calgary's moving it up the ice. Taken along the wall by Murray. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Goudreau. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. The Flames have it now. Gets in the lane with the body. Sneaks by the poke check. The Leafs carried along the wall. Puck grab by Lawton. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Dumba's moving it ahead. Puck moved over to Danico. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. And there's the whistle icing the call. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Arnott's won the draw here in the offensive zone.
Zone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And the entire group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And they win the draw here in their own end. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments.
Well, it doesn't look good for the Leafs. I mean, they're getting their chances, but they entered the period being up 1-0, and they come out being down 2-1. Let's hope they can tie this up in the third.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Final frame is underway here. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Leafs are battling a little bit of frustration here, James, because through the first 40 minutes of play, they've been dominant in terms of possession. It just hasn't translated to goals on the scoreboard. So if they can just shore that up and find a way to be more opportunistic and cash in with their chances, they'll get back in this one.
Toronto's got the puck. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Receives the pass. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. Into the offensive end now. Into the corner of the attacking area. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Moves it to Murray. And now it's grabbed by Foot. Glove save! All quick reflexes on the play.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Here's a shot. Oh, what a glove save! Wow!
Lindros has really been a wizard out there tonight, and he finally connects after multiple scoring opportunities on the net here, James. Got to look at it as building blocks. Shift after shift, he's had chances and opportunities, and he finally connects. Great to see him find the back of the net after so many opportunities.
The Leafs need to start finishing their chances as they trail here in this third period. Arnott's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Fires it! Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Trapper save!
Hellebuck's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Flames are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Flames have it now. From the open ice, they gain the line. Dishes it off. Takes the puck. Huge steal in his own end. Clark's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And that goes off, pours off a body. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Quick pass to Clark. Good hit to bump him off the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Turned aside with the glove by Hellebuck. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Toronto's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. The Flames start with the puck in their own end. Handles the pass. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And now he moves it to Lawton. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. What a steal in his own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Evans has been called for cross-checking.
Everyone's got a role on a team, James, and you got to find a way to execute in yours. And the PK unit has to get in the lanes. They got to find a way to kill this off with the 1-goal lead. Toronto's got another opportunity here on the man advantage. No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done. Get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a chance. Slides the puck ahead to Lizotte. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Quick feed to Clark.
Pick up the puck, Lindros.
Puck picked up by Foot. Gives them nothing in front. Hellebuck's going to elect to hang on for the whistle.
Good decision here, James. I don't think his team's playing that well in front of him. He has faced a majority of the shots in this one. Just look at the shot clock. And when you're overwhelmed, you jump on the puck and allow your team to reset, and that's what he's doing here.
Unloads one and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
Well, he does a great job to get to that primetime area there, James. I think he's just trying to be a little too fine, and he misses the net.
Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Big time stop there.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly. Evans is almost back in the play.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Calgary's penalty killers deliver a huge effort to keep that one-goal lead intact.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Here's a short pass to Provorov.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Lunds on the attack in the offensive zone. Works it across to Morrissey. Takes the shot. Tosses it on to Mikita. Moves the puck into the attacking area.
Calgary's top line is going to come on the ice, and there's no coaching decision to be made here. I mean, they've been so effective, they contributed, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Handles the puck and tries to make a diagonal pass to Lawton. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. And the head coach is
And you can't have all these power plays and not capitalize on at least one of them.
Now, this isn't about communicating. This is about telling. I mean, he's absolutely irate that his team has been penalized this many times.
Well, stop trying to cheat.
The Leafs once again send out their power play unit.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. Takes a shot. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Pass back to the point. Oh, he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Towards the bench to Foot. Oh, what a save. Another shot.
There we go. Marcus Naslund ties it up.
But it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal.
There's something about the jump to his legs on this shift here, James. You just knew that he was going to drive play, and that's exactly what he did by winning the loose puck battle and then taking it to the net for the goal.
The Leafs' last goal, Cheryl, huge. advantage.
It is massive, isn't it? And the timing is impeccable. Right at the end of the game, you find a way to get the equalizer, and this really puts the opponent on their heels. It tightens up their sticks, so they have to attack and find a way to get to the net.
Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow!
Hellebuck's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Toronto's won the draw. Rips it from the blue line. Score!
Lanny McDonald, the captain.
Puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. I've played with so many different leaders over the course of my career, James, and some use words and some use action, and this is actionable right now. Getting out there, working hard, paying the price, and getting it done on the score sheet.
Toronto's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that 1-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet, so you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all three zones.
Moves it to Provorov. Oh, what a pad save by Hellebuck. And he takes the ditch. Denies him with the save. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, they have really got the cycle going. And that's intercepted. And they skated out of the danger zone. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Calgary's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denies the clapper! Toronto's got possession of the puck. The Leafs take it across the line. And that's intercepted by Gensel. Forces the turnover. The Flames have it against the wall. Final minute to go here in the third. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to McDonald. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Hellebuck. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, the Leafs are looking to build on this 1-goal lead. The Flames win it in the defensive zone. Sends the cross-ice pass. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Passes it over. Punks it away in his own end. Quick feed to Morrissey. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. The Flames gain control of the puck. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Shot! Big save!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task.
There we go.
Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Well, a dejected group at one end of the ice and at the other, conference champion, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at the emotion that is on the ice right now. You've got an entire gauge of the spectrum here at one end. You know that the group is going on. They just won a conference championship. Everyone is celebrating, and it's so agonizing in defeat that you have to sit and watch it. You have to stay on the ice as the other team, your opponent, celebrates. They're where you want to be.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.
And the Leafs finally get it done as they outshoot Calgary 52-21, out-hit them 35-32, have more time to attack. Calgary has a slightly better pass percentage. Toronto won the faceoffs 26-19. Really? Because it didn't seem Toronto won a faceoff. And Toronto got the only power plays in the game, going 1 for 4. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Foote, Provorov, Clark, Chernak, and Morrissey with assists. Naslund, Lindros, McDonald with goals. And Hasek made 19 saves on 21 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .905 save percentage. For Calgary, Kita with an assist, Gensel with a goal, Albeline with an assist, and Danico with a goal. And Hellebuck made 49 saves on 52 shots, 3 goals allowed for a .942 save percentage. And your 3 stars of the night are Marcus Naslund, Ken Danico, and Connor Hellebuck. So with the win, Toronto clinches the series in 6 games and moves on to the Stanley Cup Final, where they'll face the Florida Panthers. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game for Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals, where the Toronto Maple Leafs will host the Florida Panthers.